What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Razor Danger here, and today I'm bringing you guys another review for a game you may or may not have heard about, and that is called Beyond Eyes. Now, Beyond Eyes is a game created by an independent development team. It tells the story of a young girl named Ray as well as her cat. It takes about 2 hours to complete, and the story as a whole is about Ray, who's blinded after an incident involving fireworks. She becomes a bit shy, but then she befriends a cat, so in her world, everything is okay. One day, the cat runs away, and you have to find her, and that's the story of the game. This is where the game begins. This is where you are able to start walking around. Now, however, there is a big catch. Because Ray is blind, you cannot see what's in front of you, behind you, to your sides. All that the player can see is what's right below his or her feet. As a casual gamer, you might find this a bit odd and uncomfortable, but the game does a great job at making you feel as if you are blind. Now, me personally, I find this to be a great feature, and it's possibly the best part of the game. The art design is another feature I absolutely love. Ray remembers the world as a young girl would. The colors are very, very vibrant, and it feels as though this is a claymation game. It feels like the world is made out of clay, and it's not a bad thing. This is a great game, or a great art style for the game. The best part of the game to me doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's extremely powerful. Ray will hear a sound and think it's one thing, but it's actually another. For instance, she hears growling and thinks it's a wolf, so she starts turning and running. But it turns out to be a golden retriever who just got out of his leash. The worst part of the game, though, is probably its most ironic feature, and that's the fact that it's not accessible to anybody who is blind. The dialogue is all in the top right of the screen. It's all put in sentences, and it's never spoken. So unless you can read that, it's hard to tell what's going on at that particular moment. Another awful part of the game is the fact that there's no vibrations on the controller. Now, I found this extremely frustrating because when you do bump into a wall or a tree, there's no cue that you are doing that. So if you are visually impaired, it's hard to maneuver your way around this world. Now, I believe this is extremely frustrating and should be fixed immediately. Odds are it won't be, but, one can only hope. Another big downfall would be Ray doesn't use a cane or doesn't have a guide dog, and so you find yourself bumping into walls far too often. Now, like I said, I understand that's a realistic game. You're supposed to do that stuff. But from a gaming perspective, it's extremely frustrating, and occasionally I feel like it's the only obstacle that the game gives you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this review, and I'm just going to sum it all up what I just said. Hopefully not mess it up. So to sum it up, this game is about a little girl. She wants to find her cat. She's blind. You can't see what's in front of you or behind you. All you can see is what's right below your feet. The art style is very, very good. The game is extremely powerful, but it's extremely slow at times. If you're looking for a game that will teach young children what it's like to actually be blind, if your child is asking any questions about that, this game would be a great way to explain it to him or her. And I just think that that'd be the best option. However, if you're looking for a game that tells a great story and has great gameplay, this is not the game for you. The only gameplay feature you get here is just using the left stick to walk around. And the story, it's about a young girl finding her cat. So do with that as you will. My name is Razor Danger, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead, like it. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. All subscribers are very much appreciated. And as always, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, also, before I go, let me know down in the comments below if you would like me to do a walkthrough of this game. I'm willing to do that and would love to do that for anybody who has any interest in seeing what the story is like. So, yeah, just let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see a walkthrough, and I'll get right on that. So, like I said before, hope you all have a wonderful day.